Okay, so episode 3, right? Yeah, tuloy-tuloy ko lang itong nire-record and then isa ang upload na lang. You can see it's like 12 a.m., right? So, first episode, super basics. Kung brand new ka sa programming, go ahead and watch that. Last episode, we talked about higher order functions. So kung hindi ka familiar doon, go ahead and watch that as well. Kundi, this will look pretty alien to you, right? And we're just building on top of it. Mas nagiging complex yung code natin dito. Right? So I do recommend you go ahead and watch that. Pero kung you're just interested in like this specific topic, go ahead. Like walang problema. Anyway, so for today, for this episode, right, yung gusto ko i-discuss is yung mathematics, right? Yung parang i-improve natin yung decider natin ng plants. So kung check natin yung unlocks, para magawa ko yun, gusto ko tong dictionaries, right? And gusto ko tong get cost, which cost pumpkins, right? And itong pumpkin maker natin right now, pwede natin alisin yung clear. Yung pumpkin maker natin right now, itong pumpkin planter natin, we can see is kapag nakabuo siya ng isang ano dyan, well, di siya buo kasi di siya nakapag-clear, right? So kapag nakabuo siya ng isang pumpkin, let's see kung nakakailan siya. Right? Dapat 200 plus, right? Which is not bad, to be honest. I-plant, namatay ulit. And ayun. Yeah, nasa 200, no? So, yeah, improve lang natin yung efficiency ni pumpkin. Kailangan ng carrots yun. And what will happen din dun is magmamahal si pumpkins. Right? Mas mabilis tayo maubusan ng carrots. Kasi tig-dalawa na. Although worth it naman. Kasi very efficient yung pumpkins natin. Dahil ginagamit niya yung buong plot. Right? And yeah, tuloy lang natin yan. I'll get back to you kapag afford na natin yung upgrades. Okay, yeah, in addition to maths then, we're gonna talk about dictionaries, right? Yeah, pa-play ko tong si main para lang umaandar, right? You could see nakailang libo tayong pumpkins with, roughly what, 500, 600 carrots lang. So, very, very efficient, no? So, unlock natin yung dictionaries, right? And i-unlock natin tong si get cost, right? Nice. Ganda din sana tong si unlock, si auto unlock, right? And di ko kasi alam kung may may num unlocks tayo right now. Ayan, num unlock. That's important sa gagawing nating decider na algorithm, right? Let's rename tong si staging kasi this is good na. Let's rename it to pumpkin. Or pumpkins. Right? Strategy ko for this game is depende sa amount of items and depende sa gusto natin i-unlock. Right? Mag-decide automatically yung program natin kung ano yung pa-plant niya. Right? So in this episode, I'll teach you how to like make your own formulas. Right? How I make my own formulas for this game. So wala tayong sinusundan na parang formula sa internet sa mga lectures or whatever. It's all about reasoning and how you think about yung mga mathematics na. Some quick explanation. So every upgrade dito, right? Every upgrade on a plant, right? Essentially nagta times 2 yung value. So meron kang sa simula, kunyari carrot yan. Right? So every ng carrot mo, every harvest ng carrot mo, you will get 1 carrot, 2 carrots, 4 carrots, 8 carrots, etc. Right? And that will also cost double din. Right? So that will cost 1 hay and wood, 2 hay and wood, 4 hay and wood, etc. as well. Right? So, these are very important things, right? Kasi gano'n natin siya de-decide. Right? So, meron tayong number unlock. I-return nyo yung level nung unlocks na yun. Right? So, kung magna-num unlocked unlocks that grass ako, right? Re-return niya 3, right? Likewise, meron din tayong get cost. So itong get cost, magre-return siya ng dictionary. So in dictionary sa Python, essentially parang hash map din yan kay C. No? So meron kang key, meron kang value. Key value store siya in essence, right? And kagandahan sa Python, maraming mga hashable na items. So pwede akong for example, meron akong dictionary here, right? MyDict is equal to, is ganyan. Pwede akong mag-mydict ng string, right? So my key and my value. And then pwede ko siyang i-extract. So some value, right? Ito yung pag-assign natin. Ganun yung pag-assign. Pwede rin itong maging list. Pwede rin maging tong anything. Pwede rin maging dict ulit. So very versatile tayo doon, right? Another versatile thing is pwede rin tong ibang value. So pwede rin maging number. Pwede yan maging constant din. Yan, items at hey. And pwede rin yan maging mga tuple. So 0, 1. Okay. So that works. So gagawa tayo ng bago scheduler. So ito yung scheduler natin right now. Essentially, check nyo lang yung mga thresholds. So let's copy that. So yung una kong gustong gawin dito is gagawa ako ng map ng items to unlocks. Right? So items to unlocks map. So gagawa ako ng items that hey, unlocks that grass. Right? So kapag kinol ko yung items to unlocks map ng items that hey, re-return yan is yung unlocks that grass. Right? So yan, for each item na kailangan natin dyan, and now gawa din tayo ng to unlock. Ito yung mga gusto natin i-unlock. So for now, improve natin yung siguro expand, right? So gusto natin i-upgrade to as we go. Gusto din natin i-upgrade yung carrots, yung trees, yung grass, pumpkins, and sabihin natin yung next nating plant is yung cactus, right? So una natin yung by priority. So ito yung pinaka highest prior natin, right? So what to plant? Okay? So first off, i-target natin yung gusto natin i-unlock. Right? Or kunin natin lahat yung combined or minimum cost nung to unlock. So for example, si carrots, right? Yung next upgrade ni carrots, ilang trees na lang yung kailangan niya. Sabihin mo, magtatanim na lang isang tree, right? Gusto natin iuna natin yan. Right? So I think that makes sense, no? So for example, tong si expand, kailangan lang niya ng 1,000,000 pumpkins. So might as well unahin na niya yung pumpkins. Kung kunyari 1,000,000 pa yung kailangan niyang wood sa iba. Right? Okay. So get what to plant. Right? Gagawa tayo ng bagong cost dictionary. Right? Or cost dict. Right? So you'll get used to the shorthands. Right? Ngayon, meron din tayong get cost. Sorry. So meron tayong get cost nung unlock mismo. Right? So gagawa ko ng get cost nung unlocks that expand. Right? And then piprint ko yun. So kapag piplay ko to, ayun daw, kailangan ng 1,000 pumpkins for that. So gusto natin, kunin natin lahat ng mga unlocks nito. Lahat ng mga cost dictionaries niyan. And minimum, hindi sum. Right? So, i-cost dict tayo. Right? What I want to do actually is gagawa ko ng bagong function here. Dict map. So, meron tayong dictionary dyan. And then, meron tayong function ulit. Higher order function ulit. Episode 2. Di ba? For key in dict. Right? Dict yung key. Right? Kasi mag-iterate to. Kapag nag-iterate ka sa dictionary, lahat ng mga keys i-iterate na. Hindi niya i-iterate to. Kailangan mo muna i-access ulit. Right? Dictin key equals function nung dictin key. Right? Or key in dict, my bad. Right? And then finally, we just return that. So, tawag dyan mapping function. So, for every element sa isang dictionary, i-run niya yung function. Right? We also have another one. Sadly, hindi to naka-implement sa game na to. Is list and func. Right? So for I in list, gawa din tayo ng new list. New list dot append func I. Right? And then return natin yung new list. So similar execution. Right? And gagawa akong bagong file dito. Util. Right? So utilities. Kasi madalas natin yung gagamitin eventually. So itong si util, ilipat natin. Okay. So may tayong cosdic. No? Actually, gagawa din ako isa. Pang-combine. So, def combine dict 1. So, new dict. Something like that. Right? So, for key in dict 1, lahat ng mga values ni dict 1, i-assign muna natin sa kanya. And for key in dict 2, right? If key in new dict, if existing na siya, right? New dict na key, kung ano man yung return value ng function na pinasa natin, right? So in our case, si dict1 key. And dict2 key. So i-replace na yan. Kung ano man yung labas niyan. Right? Otherwise, lalagay lang natin siya. Sounds good. So this should cover all the cases na kung meron man keys si dict1 na wala si dict2 and kung meron man si dict2 na wala si dict1. So anyway, so matay cost dict here na empty. Right? So to unlock or underscore unlockable, right? In to unlock, right? Get cost. So meron tayong dictionary nun, no unlockable. Right? I-combine natin with the cost dict. And then meron tayong function dun. So let's say min. Right? So gagawa tayo ng min pansamantagal, right? Dahil kailangan para 1,000 dito. Although di naman tayo ganun kalayo dun. Right? Actually, let's just call it. Bilhin na lang muna natin. Play ko muna si Pumpkins. Okay, may enough pumpkins na tayo. Ibalik ko lang si main. And then, we go unlock. Okay, so meron tayong min. I think pwede naman ipasa si min by itself. So makakombine yung dict and then i-print natin yung final na cost dict. So kukunin niya yung minimum cost per unlockable na combined, right? Has never been defined from util. Import all. Combined dicts pala. Ayan, so ito daw yung kulang natin for unlocking, right? That sounds good and all, right? Na meron tayong raw values nung unlocks, right? Yung problema lang is hindi siya consistent eh. Right? Hindi siya normalized. Yun yung term for it. So bakit ko nasabi to? Right? Number one, yung stuff natin exponentially nag-grow eh. So for example, tong wood natin, kanina 5 to eh. Well, in past episodes, 5 lang yan eh. Ngayon, ang laki, right? Nasa 10. Actually, sinuwerte tayo dun sa 50 yata kanina. Yeah, sinuwerte tayo sa 50 kanina. May companion, may companion na mechanic. Pero, kunyari yun nga, yung isang tanim nating carrots, kung titignan natin si carrots here, right? Kailangan ng 2 hay, 2 wood, and magbibigay yan ng 2 carrots. So, instead of, kasi let's say, bigyan kita na example, right? Yung carrots natin, let's say harvest natin nasa 100, right? Per harvest. No? Per harvest of a tile. Right? Of tile or plot. Right? And just for reference, sabihin natin si wood natin, 1 per harvest lang. Of a tile plot. No? And then ngayon, kailangan natin ng 1,000 carrots, right? Cost. And kailangan natin ng 100 wood cost. Kung iisipin natin, this will take 10 plots lang. Right? And this will take 100 plots. And naka-bottleneck kasi tayo dun sa number of plots natin eh. Kasi yun talaga yung oras na kailangan nating i-plant eh. Right? Kung iisipin mo. Hindi naman talaga yung number eh. Right? It's the number of plots. Right? It's not the number of carrots. So, paano natin kukunin yun? So, what we'll do here, right? Meron tayong cost dict. I-normalize natin siya. So, def normalize cost, right? So, kukunin natin yung number required and yung item type, right? So, ito wala tayong dito, dun sa map natin. Ipasa natin yung item type dito sa dict map, no? So, si key, papasa natin yung key itself, right? Kasi yun yung item eh. So, yun, napapasa natin yung number and mapapasa natin yung item, right? Ngayon, we can get yung num unlocked, right? Kaya meron tayo na itong items to unlocks, right? No items to unlocks no item type na yan, right? So meron tayong, let's say K, right? Let's just call it K for now, no? Ngayon, per plot harvest will be equal to 2 to the power of K. Right? So, basic arithmetic, basic mathematics na naman. Essentially, this will be, kung 0 unlocks natin, right, sabihin natin K equals 0, per plot harvest natin will be equal to 1, right? And K equals 1, per plot harvest natin is equal to 2, which is wrong, right? Kasi yung per plot harvest natin talaga sa level 1 na upgrade, for example with carrots, right? 1 lang dapat yan, right? So what we'll do here is K minus 1 instead, right? And ayaw naman natin maging 2 to the power of negative 1, right? So what we'll do here is i-minimum din natin siya. So, ma-maximum natin siya with 0. So, kiklip natin siya. I-floor, right? Floor yung tawag dyan. So, fina-floor natin essentially, or actually hindi, sinisiling natin, sorry. Floor is the minimum. So, sinisiling natin yung value to 0, right? So, laging 1 tayo. So, by the time may K equals 2 tayo, yung per plot harvest natin is equal to 2, right? And, kung nasa K equals 4, yung per plot harvest natin is equal to 8. No? So now, if we go ahead and return the number required, pwede tayo pwede tayo mag simple divide. I'll just use integer divide. So double Essentially, hindi ako re-result into a float. Wala tayong decimal point pag ginawa natin to. Right, matatrancate. Yun yung term for it. Matatrancate siya. No? Truncate or round down. Pero more accurately, tinatrancate natin siya. So, truncate means discard whatever. Right? Di-discard natin yung huli. Tatapon natin yung decimal point. So, tatruncate natin with the per plot harvest. Right? So, ngayon naka-normalize naman yan. Right? So, now, let's go ahead and return. Kaya may dict map tayo kanina, right? So, yung dict map will be yung dict and yung function, right? So, cost dict and yung normalize cost, right? So, kung play ko to, map yung pangalan. So, now, it's saying na, I need 500 plots to plant pumpkin, 625 plots to plant wood, and just 300 plots to plant hay, right? Compared sa kanina, na in this case, unahin niya si pumpkin. Na mas magtatagal pa siya, actually. Right? Well, theoretically. No, with this formula. No, pero with the normalization, uunahin niya with this formula, unahin niya si hay, and then unahin si pumpkin, and then unahin si wood. Right? So yun. That's the reason bakit tayo nag-normalize. Pwede pa nga natin to improve eh. Right? So kay normalize cost, right? what we can do here is improve natin yung per plot harvest, right? So if item type is equal to entities.pumpkin, right? Yung per plot harvest natin, pwede nating i-multiply by 6, right? Kasi yun yung parang maximum na makukuha natin, right? For pumpkins. So to check that, n by n pumpkin yields n by n times 6. So meron tayong times 6 doon, right? And if item type is equal to entities.trees, right? Pwede tayo mag per plot harvest. Let's say times natin by 3, right? Kasi 5 talaga yan, right? Pero that's assuming lahat trees and checkerboard pattern tayo, right? With bushes in the middle. So safe to say, let's just say 3, right? So ngayon, if we run this again, no? Ngayon nope, never mind. If item type is items pala. Items.wood. Right? Mas alam na niya na, okay, 83 plots lang kailangan ko for pumpkin. And then wood, and then hay. So yun yung mas malapit, mas realistic na estimate. Right? So meron na tayo nung cost dic. Right? Ngayon kukunin natin yung mga minimum nun. So yun, medyo simple lang tong algorithm na gagawin natin. Essentially kukunin lang natin yung minimum, right? For key for item in cost dic. Then meron tayong min item. Let's say none for now. So for item in cost dic, actually let's go here. Min item, let's say items.hay. Right? Hindi gagawin natin super large na number. Right? So for item in cost dic, what we'll do is kukunin natin yung cost. And then if cost is less than nung min item na second element, isa-set na natin yung bagong min item. Is equal to item cost. Right? Otherwise, do nothing. Right? And then we go and return si min item. So if we go and run this, no, kung i-run natin to, ayun daw, items pumpkin 83. Right? And for now, I really don't care kung ano yung ilang pumpkins so kailangan natin. So kukunin ko lang yung first element na. Right? So kapag pinrint ko yan, scratch. Okay, so let's go and replace. Ito si bago nating scheduler. Right? And then ilipat natin to constants. Right? Here we go. Right? We no longer need itong mga ibang variables na. Right? So kung pe-play ko to, right? One argument of plant was items.pumpkin. This is not a valid argument. So problema natin kanina is nire-return natin yung item, hindi yung entity. Right? So gawa tayong items to entities map. And then alisin natin yung pluralization. Right? So tawag doon pluralization. Yung may S. Right? So let's go ahead and play. Oops. Kailangan din natin i-map pala. My bad. So map nun. Play. And yun, nag-decide siya mag-plot ng pumpkin. Right? So yung catch nito, if I'm not mistaken, nagne-negative din yan. Right? So, well, di naman sa nagne-negative. Kinukuha niya lang yung raw cost eh. So ito, magpa-plant to ng pumpkins forever. Kasi naka-base lang tayo sa costs ng unlocks eh. Never natin tinitignan yung sarili nating number of items. Right? So, pwede nating gawin is i-modify natin tong get cost. Right? So, missing cost, we go here. Yan, get cost. Now, we make a new function. Def get missing cost. Right? And then cost dic. Right? Or unlockable. Sorry. No? And then meron tayong get cost unlockable. Cost dict. Right? And then return will be empty dictionary. No? So for item in cost dict, if num items is less than, right? So for num items dun sa cost dictionary na yon, kung mas onte yung current items natin doon, right? Kesa dun sa amount, right? I-add natin kay return value dun sa item na yon yung actual cost minus the items we have. Right? Otherwise, we don't do anything. So hindi siya madadagdag sa cost, right? Kasi kung may negative tayo doon, yun lagi yung minimum natin yan. So i-return lang natin yung ret. Right? So combine dicts natin si missing cost here. Right? So 83 pa rin daw. Would 208. Hey, 300. Right? Get missing cost. Get cost. Mali. Yun. Ayan, 23 na lang daw kailangan niya. Si carrots daw afford na natin. Kasi may 13,000 carrots tayo eh. Right? Nag-update siya depending dun sa number of items and yung cost ng unlocks natin. Right? So, balik natin yan. Let's reintroduce that. Indalisin natin to. Get missing cost. Right? So, pa-play ko tong si main natin. After ito mag-plant ng pumpkins, dapat mag-switch na rin yan. Right? Kasi abot na yun ng 1,000 eh. Right? Yeah, magme-miss yun ng ilan dahil may mga merge siyang na-harvest dapat. Right? Although ginagawa kasi nito, kinocall niya lang yung plant whole field. Di niya ginagamit ng pumpkins right now. Right? We will fix that soon. Okay, so yeah, nag-switch siya ng wood kasi yun yung kailangan natin. And finally, I would like it to use certain functions para sa execution. Okay? So, what we'll do here is dito kay main, right? Gagawa tayo ng functions map, right? Mabilisan, right? So, what to plant, right? Get what to plant here, no? Entities that push, and then gagawa ko ng tuple. So, yung una is yung func, and then yung args. Right? So, gagawin natin, plant whole field, no? And then gagawa tayo entities.grass. Maybe later down the line, import natin yung args. Pero for now, hindi masyado, right? So for this, let's import from pumpkins. Import all. And then ito, plant pumpkins. Yun ba yung pangalan nun? Yeah. Plant pumpkins, and then let's just say none. Right? And then bigyan natin to ng args equals none. Now, gagawa tayo functions map nung what to plant. Right? And then pwede natin i-call dito mismo. Right? Actually hindi. Meron tayong function, and then meron tayong args. Ganyan. And then we call the function with the args. That way, kapag kailangan natin ng pumpkins, naka-call tong si plant pumpkins. Right? Functions has never been mali. Yan. So yan, gagamitin niya yung pumpkins now. So now you utilize yung ginawa natin before. Right? So para sa kanya, pumpkins yung kailangan. Right? Pwede rin natin gawin here is print planting what to plant. Walang F formatting dito if you're wondering, sadly. Right? Planting what to plant, and then dito kay get what to plant, pwede rin tayong, actually ayokong print. Medyo matagal kasi si print. I-quick print natin para diretso lang siya dun sa output. Then for you here, gagawa tayo dito. Cost dip. Yeah, para sa kanya may pumpkins daw na kulang. Right? So tingnan natin yan kapag na-harvest na. And ayun, bumawas. So essentially, this is the number of plots that it needs. No? So with that, we can start upgrading stuff. Ito sana yung maganda para may auto-unlock din tayo. Right? So hintayin ko yan na onte. I'll see you in a quick minute. Right? Although, pwede ko rin to i-upgrade. Yan. Upgrade natin yan. Hindi mag-update dapat to. Na kulang tayo ng carrots for the next. Di pala nakalagay. So yun. Unlocks.pumpkins. Lagay natin yun dyan. Mali pala yan. Dito kay constants. Rerun natin si main. Ayun. So, carrot daw. And afford na kasi natin itong si unlock. Kaya wala na si pumpkins. Right? Ngayon may auto-unlock sa tayo. Pwede na natin to ilagay. Right? So get missing cost unlockable. Right? Pwede natin ilagay yan dyan. Unlockable is unlockable. Gagawa tayo ng marker boolean dito. True. So mag-assume tayo unlockable siya. And dito, hindi na siya unlockable once na meron siyang item na hindi niya afford. Right? So if is unlockable, we go ahead and unlock yung unlockable by itself. Right? Yan. And pwede rin natin to i-print din. And ayun. Nag-in-unlock niya expand by itself, lumaki yung farm. Right? So that's amazing. So the game plays by itself for the most part. Or plays itself for the most part now. Right? Ilalagay lang natin yung gusto nating i-unlock. Right? So yun, that's how you make your own formula. Right? For this. Pwede nating alisin yung quick print nung coordinates. Nakakainis din yun eh. I-pause natin yun. Well, di naman sa nakakainis. Abala lang. Dahil alam naman natin yung nangyayari. So, naka-prioritize sa kanya yung pumpkin, right? Kasi 200 plots lang and may malaking plot tayo dyan. In-unlock niya rin yung cactus for us. So, hopefully may time pa tayo for this. Yung pag-sort. Although mabilis lang naman to. I-close ko muna. Essentially yung, well, ayoko i-close. Pakita ko na lang sa inyo kaagad. Yung nangyayari dito is, yung northeast na isang cactus kasi pwede siyang may height siya. So, pwede ka mag-measure. Ayan, may bagong dyan. Measure, and then may height na i-return from 0 to 9. Right? And yung north tsaka yung east niya dapat greater than or equal to. Right? So parang gradient ka ng cactus pag tapos na. So parang pumpkin din siya na nagma-merge. Walang namamatay, right? Pero gusto mo sorted siya. Right? So diyan ka magtatackle ng sorting algorithms. Right? And I think I'll move that for the next episode. Maraming sorting algorithms na pwede kong itry din. Kasi with my own game, nag-bubble sort lang ako and masaya na ako dun, to be honest. Right? I think quick sort is a good test for this dahil nagsuswap siya ng places. Right? So yeah, we'll tackle that next episode. This one's for automating a good chunk of the game through unlocks, making your own formulas, and yung mathematics. Right? Yung normalization. Right? So yeah, hope na-enjoy nyo to. And I'll see you on the next one.